Hey guys, SkittleRampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So today I wanted to take the day to recap New York Toy Fair 2025. As you do know, I did a couple of videos there showing off all the new products that Funko did show off. Lots of new licenses, first looks at new pops that are coming later this year, so on and so forth. However, there are a couple things that I didn't talk about in that video, some new products that are coming in the future, some changes within Funko on some of their products, and all that I wanted to go over. Before we get started, two things. First up is our question of the day, which is, do you have a Funko Pop in your collection that has a car or is a car? And I'm gonna go with Spider-Man here with the Spider Buggy. And the other thing is a quick video sponsor today. If you haven't heard of the Whatnot app yet, well, you're in for a treat, and they're today's video sponsor. Whatnot is a great app and website that you can use to your advantage if you need to sell some collectibles that are kind of sitting around collecting dust. Now, there are two ways to sell your collectibles on Whatnot. You can go live and literally talk to your audience and sell it like that, or you can just list it on the regular marketplace. And you're actually in luck because I'm going live on the Whatnot app on March 15th at 5 p.m. EST, so you'll get a chance to see how the whole thing works. And if you happen to want to purchase a Funko Pop or maybe try to win a giveaway, make sure to sign up with Whatnot using my link down below. That'll get you a free $15 off your first purchase for new users. I do hope to see you March 15th at 5 p.m. EST, so make sure to bookmark the show now. Alrighty guys, so let's go and show off a majority of the new licenses and products that were shown off. Starting off with FNAF here, we did get Five Nights at Freddy's 2 here. This did include a new Mangle 6-inch pop, which looks great, as well as a new Withered set here, which a lot of people are excited about. That Withered Bonnie especially, given the original one is so expensive. So we have Withered Bonnie, Withered Chica, Foxy, Freddy, and then Mangle there, obviously. Now, based off the tag that was next to these new FNAF Pops, it did state a March announcement date. If you look at this tag, the March 25 XF means exit factory, meaning that's when pre-orders start, and then 2-3 months later, June is when they would actually release in stores or your pre-orders would ship to you online. So that's what that lingo kind of means. But yeah, guys, based off the tag, we could be seeing an announcement for these and pre-orders very soon. Next up, for Frieren fans, we did get looks at two of the pops in the set. This included Frieren as well as Fern there. They both have their staves, as well as you can see that they will have stylized base stands. Fern does have a blue textured one under her. They did a really great job on these, and I love the fact that they colored the eyes. Now, we are expected a Frieren announcement very soon around May based off this tag, as well as the release will be in August. And there are a couple more pops that are expected in this set. Here's the list over from the Scarlet Joker showing you everything that is expected in May. Next up, for Gundam fans, we did get looks at Gundam Wing here. So I'm not much of a Gundam person, haven't watched any content just yet, but the pops look great. I really like these pop pluses. I saw a lot of people saying that they didn't like them, saying they did look bad, but honestly, for a $15 figure, I thought most of these turned out really great overall. Let me know what you guys think about them though. The announcements for these are expected in April and a release in July. Next up, for Spy Family fans, we had looks at the entire common set here featuring Anya Forger, a look at the actual pop in person, and then we did have the artwork for Lloyd Forger as well as Your Forger there. So those are the three commons in the set, and these are also expected around an April announcement and a July release, just like those Gundam Wing pops. And here's the full list of expected Spy Family pops, a couple exclusives, chases in there. This is going to be a huge set by Funko this year. Next up, for Demon Slayer fans, another 10-inch pop joining the collection like Rengoku as well as Tanjiro. We do have Nezuko here. This is one of those things where these are characters that just don't need to be in that 10-inch style. I think it works great for Pokemon. I think regular characters like Nezuko here, this just seems unnecessary. Don't know why they keep doing this. A little bit more new anime. We did have some One Piece East Blue Saga pop pins here. So it looks like they are continuing with these pop pin lines here. So basically it's just your favorite character with their bodies thrown on the top of pins there. And these will be available later this year if you want to grab them. Next up, for Dragon Ball fans, Funko gave us first looks at one of the pops in the new Dragon Ball set coming soon. And that was Master Roshi with the Kame House here. What an incredible pop town here. Definitely one of my favorites to date for sure. I still wish they added a little bit of water around the island itself, but I love the water around the turtle. Now, this is only one among many expected in that new Dragon Ball set, so here's that full list there. Lots expected very soon. And this is a spring announcement, so it's expected again in a couple months. Next up, we did get looks at the How to Train Your Dragon live action line. So this line's actually expected to be announced officially this month. So that's when you can get pre-orders. And I believe these are the 3 pops so far in the set. So we do have Astrid, Hiccup, as well as Toothless there. Looking like a deluxe, if I had to guess there. Majority of people really seem excited for the Toothless pop. I think a lot of people are still kind of hesitant on the Astrid and Hiccup. That's just due to their own preferences of it being a live action movie and them changing some designs about the characters. Anyways though, let me know what you guys think about these new How to Train Your Dragon live action pops. Next up, we did get first official looks at the Skibidi Toilet collab of Funko Pops here, featuring a 10-inch pop as well as a 4-inch pop of the head popping out of the toilet, as well as we did get the cameraman there and a look at the back of the box. Now, based off the tags there, it does say March and June, so we could be seeing an official announcement and pre-order very soon here. Let me know what you guys think about this one. So, quick little information about when I was talking to someone in the booth about Funko. They're a little bit nervous about this line per se, I guess is kind of what they were saying. More so just because it's a little bit of an interesting thing for them to do. This meme as well as lore about this entire thing has been out for a couple years now, but I do feel Funko is a little late to the game. I think 2-3 years ago this would have popped off like crazy. I'm not saying it's still not popular to this day, and they are still putting out merchandise, a bunch of other companies. However, I do feel Funko is very late to putting out merchandise from this. Next up for Disney, we did have a brand new Pop Plus of Pocahontas here in the boat. I like the water texture detail. I think that's a really nice addition. Now, I believe we actually just got glam shots at these like today, if I'm not mistaken, and it should be going live for pre-order next week. Next, for any fans of Polly Pocket here, we are actually getting a Funko Pop of this one. Based off the tag, it does say April and July, so we should see an announcement very soon. For Powerpuff Girl collectors, we do have a brand new Bubbles Pop here. This does actually feature her being scared of the roach, and a Funko employee did tell me that the roach will actually be in the box. It just wasn't pictured here. This one will be coming later this year. Next, for horror fans, a couple new things. We did have a new spooky calendar here for Pocket Pops here, so featuring some of your favorite horror characters. And it looks like we're also getting a brand new horror mystery mini lineup. Another new horror set coming for the Pocket Pops is actually like Funko coffins here, I suppose. So basically, they kind of like push in and then pop out at you, essentially. This really feels like a Five Below style product, honestly, so I'm sure we'll see it there eventually, but it'll probably be on the Funko shop too since it's Pocket Pop. Next up for Star Wars fans, we have in-person looks at the new Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker 2-pack, as well as Obi-Wan Kenobi Pop Speech Bubble sets here. So this is something that Funko said that they have huge plans for, basically because you can put pretty much any character with a speech bubble, and they can go really far with this lineup. So let me know in the comments if there's a specific character or saying that you would love to see Funko make in the future. And speaking of pop speech bubbles, we have 2 more coming. I believe Regina's actually coming later this month, but she says, "Get in, loser, we're going shopping." And then we also have Homer Simpson going, "Don't." I think that's how you say that. I probably messed it up again. But next up for pop music, we got more speech bubble pops here. So we did actually get a Kiss set here expected in June and then has a September release. Now on the left there, we did actually get a couple new Freddie Mercury pops here. One speech bubble saying, "I dress to kill but tastefully." And then the other one is a Ghost Freddie Mercury that's expected later this month and has a June release. Next, for Jurassic World fans, we have an upcoming Pocket Pop set here, kind of like a mystery situation. This next Funko product is actually completely new and we've never seen it before outside of the New York Toy Fair. It is expected later this year, well into 2025. But we have Pop Nooks here. So the first one is Harry Potter here. So this features Harry Potter in his understairs like bedroom there, basically. So it's kind of like a Nook, essentially, small enough to fit this description, and I think this is perfect. This is a great product line for sure because there's a lot they can do with this. It's basically like a pop moment just into a Nook. It's a smaller pop moment scene, essentially. They also did the same thing with Iron Man here, where you have Tony Stark working on one of his suits. Great little scene here. I'm sure this will be very popular with Marvel fans. Now, we did actually get looks at one more that is coming soon, and this is actually Will in the Upside Down from Stranger Things. And this also shows us what the packaging will look like for this. So it's actually going to be the same size as a Funko box, and it will come with an acrylic sleeve there to keep it safe. Like I said, this is a completely new product line that is coming later this year. Let me know what you guys think about Pop Nooks here. Is this something you'd be interested in? Now, I did actually ask Funko the golden question about this new product line, which is, does it come in anime? Because I needed to know this. And they said they are looking at anime. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what anime they would do for this as to what they could create, but I'm excited. I actually do like these Pop Nooks. I think there's a lot of detail packed into it. Though I am curious what the price point will be on this because they did not state that just yet. So it could be a little more expensive than we're thinking, or it could be a decent price. Now that pretty much covers a majority of first looks at Funko Pop products. We're gonna get into some bitty stuff in a little bit here, but I did wanna go over a couple more updates I did actually have for you guys of some other products that are coming, but we didn't get first looks at them. So this next product's actually pretty interesting. It's something that's already been done before, but Funko is looking into how they can do it next. and they are talking about shelf sitters. So think of Elf on a Shelf or the anime noodle stoppers that are very popular where they have their legs kind of hanging over the shelf. Funko wants to do the same thing with Funko Pops with some of your favorite characters, and essentially they're going to make it extra weighted on the back so it does actually sit on your shelf securely. Now again, we don't have any looks at this product just yet. This is something coming in the future. There was no ETA just yet, but for anybody maybe interested in that, let me know what you guys think and if there's a specific character you would love to see. Now, something else I heard at the event that you may have already noticed for yourself is that they have big plans for the One Piece line. As you guys know, in the last year or two, we've gotten so many One Piece Pop announcements. It's insane. We're getting so many exclusives, chases, and more. We already have an Egghead set leaked for later this year. But Funko was talking about the fact that One Piece is such a huge seller for them that they plan to just go even bigger. And the same with anime, because 2024 was such a big year for them. Through 2025 and 2026, they have huge plans for anime. They said it's gonna be crazy. I can't keep up. It's so much. Alrighty, so the last portion of this video is Biddy Pops. Funko has so many things planned for this lineup. The first thing I want to go over are some brand new Biddy displays that are coming soon. So we actually have a Spider-Man one that might actually get me because they have a new Spider-Man Biddy set coming that is perfect for this, but this is so cool. Now on the right there, we had two more, including Pixar there of some of your favorite characters, as well as a Disney princess one. I think all three of these were great choices. I especially love that Spider-Man one. And there's definitely a lot Funko can do with the Biddy displays. We do have a One Piece Biddy set coming out later this year, so I would love to see a One Piece themed one. More new products for Biddy Pops we had were Biddy Pop ornaments here. And the idea here is that you can basically put any Biddy Pop in there you want to decorate your Christmas trees with. I thought this was actually a pretty unique idea, and I think this will be pretty popular. And another Christmas related thing they did actually have was a Biddy Christmas tree here. So again, you can put pretty much any character in there to make your own Christmas tree display. Now in this next image here, it also features a Christmas kind of Disney princess one too, that you can do the same thing with, just put all your own different biddies in there. In this image too, we also have some Disney princess pocket pops coming, as well as an advent calendar for Nightmare Before Christmas. Now some other Biddy Pop items, I wanted to show you in-person looks at the Biddy boxes here. So we had the Hogwarts Castle in person, and then we also had a look at the Stranger Things Biddy box here. So these are actually available for pre-order now. I have a link down below to Entertainment Earth if you would like to grab them. Next up, Funko did give us looks at a couple new fandoms that are coming to the Biddy Pop line. So first up, for Pokemon fans, we did have a look at the new boxes, as well as what's expected in this line. So unfortunately, no new Pokemon featured in these Biddy Pop set. It will just be all the ones we currently do have. However, I know Pokemon fans are super excited for this lineup. The next set expected is Biddy Pop Spider-Man here. So we do have a look at one of the boxes there featuring Miles Morales, Ghost Spider, Spider-Man 2099, and Peter Parker. Now, if you notice on that Biddy box, you will see that it does have a chase sticker, meaning that box is a chase. And on the right there, you can see that the Peter Parker is actually a chase variation in that set, and it is a 1 in 6 chance there. And also on the back of the box, it does feature the entire Biddy set there. We have all kinds of characters here: Spider-Man, Miles Morales, we also have Ghost Spider, some Venom, Anti-Venom, Symbiote Suit. We also have J. Jonah Jameson, so they're doing a lot with this set, and I'm very excited for it. Now, the final new fandom turned into Biddy Pops is Sanrio here. Hello Kitty and friends, we got a ton. So there are chases in this set too, and it features a bunch of different characters here, so I think this is going to be a huge set. Sanrio fans are so excited. Now, something with the Biddy Pops that I did actually want to tell you guys is that Funko stated that they are doing away with the mystery ones, essentially. And so I'm not sure how you guys feel about that as a collector. Do you think that's easier? Do you think it takes some fun out of it? Now, the last update I have for you guys is on Funko's upcoming Biddy City idea here. So they basically plan to just go big with Biddies. They want you to be able to create a whole town of your Biddy Pops. You'll be able to display your different pop towns here. Like, here are a couple different ones coming. We have the Up House. We also have the Fortress of Solitude for Superman. We have Stitch in the car, as well as the Back to the Future, Marty McFly in the DeLorean. And let me go ahead and play you a quick 30-second clip that I got in the Funko booth, kind of showing off their Biddy City and other ideas they have.
So something I didn't focus on too much is the Biddy City they plan on building. Like, as you can see, they have their own little Funko brand in here. Check these out. Over here is another grand look at the Biddy City stuff. Got a bunch of stuff. There's actually a new one coming of the Fortress of Solitude, kind of first look at that. And then you can actually buy these roads soon, which is going to be fun. So you are literally going to be able to build your own Biddy City. It's going to be crazy.
So like I mentioned, Funko plans to go huge with Bitty Pops in the future, as they pretty much stated in their booth at Toy Fair. They plan to give you roads to build your Bitty City. You can place your towns in there. They have so many other products coming, accessories, and more. Let me know what you guys think about the Bitty Pop lineup. Have they gotten you to buy any just yet, or have they not made that specific fandom? For me, I haven't really gotten too crazy into the Bitty Pop line. I do have a couple kind of like hanging around. Like Funko sent me this SpongeBob one. Let me focus that, which was really cool. And on my back shelf there, I also have some FNAF ones, but I haven't really bought in too many of them just yet. I do actually really want to check out that One Piece set and that Spider-Man set, so they've unfortunately gotten me there. But for the most part, people seem to really like those small little collectibles, so I think that's why it was so successful for Funko. Anyways, though, that pretty much wraps up today's video. I kind of want to just do one more recap video from the event, going a little bit more in depth into some of these new products and just talking about things. Make sure to let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for all the new things that Funko has planned, as well as if you guys have any comments or concerns about anything, do drop those comments down below. And as always, if you guys did enjoy this video, please do leave a like down below and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to say a big shout out to all the wonderful Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure you follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.